I don't care. I don't care, Max. You could say lucky. You could say
but that
whatever.
means that the Bucs.
They won the Super Bowl and they beat the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay.
Got it. But in the fourth quarter, it's still a game, and they're missing their left tackle, and the Bucs are loaded, and Rodgers blunders, and the coach blunders. So the point is that game could easily tip the other way, and the Packers are going to get better next year.
What year? Max is famous for talking about what should have been. You know what, Max? Damn it, Max, I should be bald, but I still got some hair on my head. You still try a new suit sometimes, but you don't. The fact of the matter is that there's a whole bunch of shouldas and couldas and wouldas. I saw the Green Bay Packers down like 28-10. They were coming back. And when you bring up the conference championship game, excuse me, that ain't a product of Matt LaFleur. That's a product of Aaron Rodgers. How do we know this? Because with McCarthy, who a lot of people believe shouldn't even be a head coach anymore, there were two conference championship games in 14 and 16 that the Green Bay Packers went to before they fell. What's the common denominator? Whether it's McCarthy coaching or whether it's Matt LaFleur coaching, it's Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback. One of the greatest we have ever seen. And we're looking at an organization, and what do we juxtapose that to? We look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What's going on with Tampa Bay? Tom Brady, numbers-wise, didn't necessarily have a better season than Aaron Rodgers. But you know what he had? He had leadership. And guess what happened? The organization showed faith in him. Bruce Arians said, what do you need? What do you want? Because Tom Brady is so great, we're going to defer to him. This is the personnel he feels he needs. These are the pieces that he needs in order to win. We're going to roll with that. What does Matt LaFleur and the Green Bay Packers do? They do what the hell they want, regardless of how Aaron Rodgers feels. They basically tell him to shut up and play. Figuratively speaking, that's exactly what they do to him. Shut up and play.
Well, that's a different argument.
And be satisfied with it. Maybe if you prioritize what he feels would be in the best interest of the team in terms of what he needs in order to explode,
should they give him more respect?
But you're not. Period.
Yes, they should give him more respect. However, because they already used that pick on Jordan Love, this draft is simply to improve a team that won 13 games, went to the NFC Championship Game,
and was
unlucky not to win the Super Bowl last year.
Because of him.
And of course, he's the biggest. He is the biggest part of it. But if you took Aaron Rodgers off the Packers, you would look at the Packers and say they're one great quarterback away from being Super Bowl contender. And he's that quarterback. They're not letting him go anywhere.
You just sounded just now. Oh, we were one great quarterback, like that grows on trees or something. Go ahead, Marcus.
But he's the quarterback.
We're not talking about. First of all, you just said you believe they'll win a championship. You didn't say anything about being a Super Bowl contender. Everybody in the damn world know the Green Bay Packers are Super Bowl contender with Aaron Rodgers on their team. A few points I want to make. One, you talk about Tampa getting lucky in the playoffs. Tampa beat them to sleep in the regular season as well with that same quarterback that came over to a new football team. Aaron Rodgers had to create a miracle to beat the Dallas Cowboys to go further into the playoffs to get a Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers came away with another championship in the playoffs because they said Dez Bryant didn't catch the football. Max, this isn't new. This isn't something that just... Bro, first of all, it ain't about Aaron Rodgers. The question is, Rodgers more likely to win a title with the Packers or elsewhere? Myself and Stephen A. said
Marcus,
elsewhere.
what do the Packers need?
You keep talking about they were... What do they need?
What do the Packers need that they can't get in this draft? They need an offensive lineman, a cornerback, maybe a receiver. They have weapons. They need maybe one more receiver. It's a receiver deep draft.
Max, so what? They've done that for years. They've tried to bring guys in for years. They've been to NFC championships. Guess what they haven't been to, Max? A Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers is concerned about winning a Super Bowl. He ain't concerned about being a contender or any of that. Like, if we look at what the NFC has been and what they've done, and you think about Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, they're contenders because of him. He makes everybody better. He elevates. But the Packers ain't been dumb about surrounding him with players. They went out and got Preston Smith when he was rushing the pass at a high level. They went and got the other Smith brother when he was rushing. They've tried to do things from a defensive standpoint. And might I remind you, while we're talking about being unlucky, do you know the Green Bay Packers defense created 3 turnovers that the Packers only got 6 points out of in the NFC Championship? So let's not forget and get all enamored with the fact that Aaron Rodgers is going to be in Green Bay and they're going to win a Super Bowl. They've had good teams, Max. That's why they've been to the NFC Championship.
They have one quarterback that gets picked on. They're going to address that in the draft.
Max, so one cornerback is the reason they didn't go to the Super Bowl?
I just said there's a whole bunch of reasons, and it took all of them to keep them from winning the Super Bowl this year. They're one of the best teams in the NFL, and they're not going to let Rodgers go anywhere, and I don't think he's done winning championships.
I don't think he's done winning championships. I just don't think he's going to win one in Green Bay, which is the question. Number one is, I'll say this and I'm going to leave it alone. You can do whatever you want to do with the Green Bay Packers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers brought a new team with no offseason, put together a roster, and won the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers is in Green Bay going on his 17th year with one Super Bowl, NFC Championship appearances, and never getting back to the game. He's going to win a Super Bowl elsewhere.
What is in that cup, Stephen A?
It's tea.
Seem to be enjoying
it. It's tea. I do enjoy it, especially when you're talking. It distracts me from listening to you from time to time because of the drivel that comes out of your mouth. I mean, that is the reason I like drinking my tea.
After some of the stuff you say, I wonder what you spiked that tea with.
Sip that tea. That's what I do all day. I just sip my tea and listen.
Hey, you know I am West Indian man, you know. I am West Indian man. I like my tea with my honey and my milk.
There you go. There you go. Bring that up.
St. Thomas Virgin Islands. St. Thomas Virgin Islands. I am West Indian man. I love my tea. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.